Huge shout out to Play Digits for sponsoring this video. And my civilization's really unhappy right now. Oh, okay, minus 16, but I had 170. This is where they're gonna throw everything they've got at me. Alright guys, Northgard just came out on the mobile phone and it is one of my favorite games. In fact, I've been playing this game for quite a long time. And so I'm going to show you guys the best way to start out in this game. You can see that I'm building a scouts camp first, and then I'm building 2 houses. So this is about to finish. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and then I'm going to click there. And then I'm going to unselect people. That's one thing that's very different about the mobile phone than any of the computer games. Northgard has been on the computer game. I've played it a ton. And you see if you don't deselect people, then you might accidentally click on them somewhere else. So we're going to click here. But you'll notice that if I don't deselect him, that it can mess you up. So oh my, just like that. Okay, so the first thing you want to do when you start a game of Northgard is build that scouts camp and the 2 house or in a house, and then you want to make sure your 2 scouts kind of scout out the everything nearby. Mainly, usually you'll have 3 or 4 hexes right next to you. You want to get those first, but sometimes you want to get like maybe 1 more above that. Sometimes you'll get a bonus that gives like different bonuses to things. So if you find a big tree, it might give a 10% bonus to getting more trees. And if that's the case, then you'll want to build your woodcutter lodge in whatever tile that is. But that is not the case in this situation. So I'm going to go ahead and put my woodcutter lodge right here and click and build, and then hit check on that. And your villagers automatically will start building, which is really nice. Okay, so this scout, you know what? I'm gonna let him just keep going. He's having fun. We're gonna let him keep going out there. And but I am gonna take this scout, so deselect that other one, and I'm gonna make this guy a villager again. Actually, by the time I'm gonna make him a woodcutter, and then I'm gonna make this one a woodcutter too. And again, if you're used to playing this game on the computer, you're going to want to really focus on this button right here, this deselect button, because otherwise if you don't click on that deselect button, you're going to end up sending those guys all over the place, ending up doing the opposite of what you're wanting. Now when you first get started, there's going to be 2 hexes next to you with no enemies on it. Okay, so you can see this one has deer, which I would love to hunt the deer, but it's got 2 wolves on it, so we're going to ignore that. We're going to come over here. This has fish. Fish is, it's okay. We're going to colonize it for 20 food, and then we're going to put a fisherman hut to get fish. Fish is my least favorite of the food sources, but the nice thing about fish is that it doesn't hurt you as bad in the winter. So we're going to go ahead and build a fishery right here. Fisherman's hut right there. And one thing that's nice about the mobile version, I really like this, I wish they had it on the computer version, is that your villagers will go from any hex to go build whatever you told them to go build. So that is a really nice touch. So here's the tree I was talking about. You can see improves wood production in this area by 10%. If that was closer to me, and I mean it's not that bad, so I might still do it a little later on in the game, but for right now, I'm not going to deal with it. If it was right next to me, I would have gone and made my woodcutter hut there so that I got that extra 10%, which will pay off even more later on as I upgrade other things. Okay, so I'm under attack by this wolf. Honestly, I've got enough villagers. It's not going to be an issue. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that my little villager here with the lower health, he is going to be a little bit less productive. So I'm actually, in this case, because I really need wood. Wait, what are you doing? Dang it. I'm telling you guys, if you don't deselect, you will be miserable. Make sure to deselect. Deselect. Okay. So we're going to take this person and make him a woodcutter. That way, the less productive guy is going to be working on food, which I have a little bit more of right now. Okay, so now we're going to move into building a training camp. And I want it right next to my village. I just want to have it as close to my town hall as possible so that, if I get in trouble, I can just kind of throw in a bunch of warriors there. And then one thing I like to have early on, when I can, is to have one of these mining huts built next to stone. Because if I can get a stone production early enough, I can start upgrading some of my more important buildings, which increases that production. And it also increases my fame, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. Now, right now I'm playing as the bear, which is what I would recommend to anyone who's starting off. If you're starting off, the bear is a really nice beginning, because you can, I can take this bear and I can go in here and clear out these wolves. And it was pretty cheap, and he's super strong, so he can take out a lot. It just gives you a lot of defense early on, and it gives you the ability to clear zones for really cheap. This is something that's unique about the bear. All right, so I just clear this out, which allows me to then deselect him. Deselecting is so important. If you have played the computer version of this game, you have got to learn to deselect, or you will be miserable playing this game. So I'm going to colonize this so I can build deer. And then another way to get a building filled faster than clicking on someone is just to click on the building and then hit this button right here. So I'm just going to click 2 people right over there, and now it's full. It's going to be harvesting wood as fast as I can. Not wood, a stone. And as soon as I get enough wood, which I've been really low on wood this game, I'm going to try to build a hunting lodge. Now, one thing, okay, so I just upgraded my technology, which is really good. I've been needing wood, so I'm just going to do sharp axes. It's going to give me plus 20% there. And so we're looking pretty good. Winter's about to start, which this is another reason I would recommend starting out the bear. If you're just starting this game, start out the bear. So every time you get in winter in this game, you have to consume a ton of food and a ton of wood to survive the winter. It's a really cool aspect of this game. Well, the bear only has to experience, like 30% less of those penalties during the winter. And I can attack during the winter and actually experience some benefits. So there's definitely the bear's just an easy start. If you're a new player, it's an easy start. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my scout. I don't want him to die. Oh my gosh. I have totally messed up. You can see here that it wants to produce more, but I do not have enough housing. So I'm going to build another house. I should have built that extra housing before I hit that cap. You can see at the top up there that red 11 out of 11. I have, that is not good. You don't want to do that because that means that I can't keep building more villagers. And unlike a lot of real-time strategy games, this game, everything's automated, which is cool. But if you don't, I can't just go click, I have food, build a villager. It has to happen naturally over time. And so by screwing up there, I really, I slowed that process down just a tad. So here we go. We're going to build this hunter's camp. The hunter's camp is the most even out of the food sources. It still gives a decent amount of food during the winter. But really, the farm is my favorite. It gives so much food during the year that it makes it worth it. It doesn't produce hardly anything during the winter, but it's still, you produced so much food throughout the year. The fish produces a lot of food during the winter, which is why I'm still positive right now. Okay, we're going to click on this and we're going to add 2 people. And I also want to add a guy to this lore station. It's going to give me a little bit more technology faster. Okay, winter's over, so the penalties have been removed. I've got a lot of injured people, which is not really what I'm wanting. So I think what's most important right now, even though wood, I definitely want more wood, I think what's going to be most important right now is to build a healer's hut. So I'm going to build a healer's hut, and that's going to heal my people. And once they're all healed, I'll be back up to full production. All right, I'm getting my bear to come in here and kill a few things. Alright, actually I'm gonna run away. That was rough. Okay, we got our healing. I'm hoping to colonize a lot this game, so we got this one, which decreases the amount of food I need. This one is usually what I choose. It's a little bit better. It makes food silos do a little bit more production, and it increases the cost of. But I think in this case, I'm going to go colonization. Okay, so I really want to upgrade my town hall, and that would be a really good thing, but I'm running low on happiness. And happiness is one of those things in this game that can really screw you over. I mean, you can really struggle with it. So there's lots of ways to get happiness. You can increase your technology that can give you happiness. But the easiest way to increase your happiness is to build a brewery and get some brewmeisters in there, which makes sense, right? I mean, having alcohol definitely makes everyone a lot happier. If you're unhappy, not only does your population not grow, which again, like I was talking about earlier, is really important. You want your civilization to always be growing so that you can have a stronger economy or a stronger army. More villagers gives you more options, and so you want more villagers. It can sometimes cost you more food, but they can pay for themselves even if they're just gathering food off the ground. They can feed themselves and others. So we need to work on expanding. We got quite a bit of food. I kind of want to get this, so I'm gonna get my bear. Again, this is a nice thing about the bears. You can just kind of clear the zones. You don't have to have an army early on, and armies can cost, first of all, they cost money, but then they can also end up costing a lot of food. Okay, I'm gonna build a house over here. Whoa. Okay, you have to click build. And build. And then we got lore. Oh my gosh, your non-sick clan members healed during the winter in allied territory. That's another thing that's just amazing about this clan. This clan is a really good one for starters. There's just a lot of things about it that I love. Okay, I'm gonna build another woodcutter camp, and I normally don't do this, but this is specifically because of this map. Having this extra spot, this is where I'm gonna focus on. So, okay, we really need to build a house. We are building a house, actually. There it is. The house is built. Okay, so we're good. All right, I'm gonna send my bear in to fight these guys, and then I'm gonna deselect. You gotta learn to deselect in this game for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and collect these runes as well. We go to the scout camp. I'm gonna get another scout, and I'm gonna make this scout explore these runes. These runes are really helpful for, I mean, this one gives a lot of lore and it gives some gold, and so that's going to be helpful early on. Normally, if this was a good zone, I would have gotten it a lot earlier, and I would have gotten my scout searching a lot earlier because it's a really good early game boost. But everything in this game is randomized, so it's really kind of a crappy zone. It doesn't have any stone, it doesn't have any food, it doesn't have really anything that I needed, and so I didn't end up going for it. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade my town hall. That's gonna give me a little bit more bonus on some things, and then what I really need more than anything is actually, okay, I kind of screwed this up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna destroy this woodcutter's camp, and then I'm gonna build a shipyard here. The shipyard gives lore or fame, depending on what you choose, and it gives money, which obviously right now I'm pretty big need of money. Okay guys, so for whatever reason my streaming software glitched out and I had to go back to, luckily this game has an autosave. Okay, so I am getting attacked. I am going to send my bear in here. These guys are pretty tough. And I need to deselect. I need to grab this guy because he's dying. And I need to get him out of here. And then I need to bring him back. So anytime you got a guy about to die, and my civilization's really unhappy right now because of these guys. Even if you gain them, sometimes you'll get like a bonus where they become your allies. If they're in your territory, they give you a ton of unhappiness. There we go. So now we're going to put both of these guys in here. I'm going to go ahead and try to upgrade this. And every time you upgrade, there's a couple bonuses. Okay, so going over to the shipyard, we're going to click trade route, and we're going to start raid for the lore, because lore is something I'm really going for in this game. The more lore you have, okay, harpoons, what does that do? fishermen. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I have fishermen. That's good. Okay, we're gonna just finish out this line. And that gives us the title of Thane. It makes it to where our armored bear, when it's in a territory, gives plus 15% production. So what I really want right now, honestly, the fish is pretty good. One of the things about upgrading your any building is that you can have another worker in it. You have to upgrade your town hall to be able to upgrade any buildings. But once you do, so now I can have 3 hunters here. And that produces a lot more food. I can have 3 woodcutters here, and I do have 3 woodcutters here, which is giving us a lot of that. So, okay, again, wolves attack. That's just kind of the nature of things, and that's not a big deal. You really have to worry about other players, and these other players have not been expanding around the area that we're expanding. So in order to make a lot of money, which I would like some money right now, you really need to get a market trading post complex, and you want them to be in the same territory. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and colonize this area. I'm gonna build, so this is the important complex I'm talking about. You're gonna build a marketplace, and then you're gonna build a trading post. These should always be built, if you can help it, they should always be built in the same territory. Because as you upgrade them, they increase the ability for how much merchants make by 20%, everything in that territory. So, all right, we're going to take this guy out. Okay, winter's over, which, again, for other clans, that's a big deal. You sometimes, with some of the clans, like you're just trying to barely make it in the winter. This clan's not as big of a deal. Okay, so we're going to start working on our weapon stuff because we want to have really strong army, and we're just going to take out the other clans. Okay, looks like I have connection with yellow, and I can see blue up here. So, and then there's red over there. So we've got all the clans are visible to us now. We're still ahead of them. No, we're not. I don't know. It says we're ahead of them, but I don't know why I would even say that. Okay, these draugrs are a lot tougher. But one trick is just to move him out, let him select on someone else, and then move him back. And the AI just keep focusing on, you know, whichever one they were already focusing on. And so they'll go back to work and they'll be healed by my healers. And I didn't have to send my army up there to protect them. So that was good. I really need happiness right now. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade this house. And that's going to increase our happiness, just like that. So we got the +2 happiness and +1 happiness now. But that's going to allow our villagers to start producing more again. And very soon, we are going to get another technology. Very soon. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that down there at the bottom right, but it is literally like we're 20 away from getting it. And once we do, we should be able to get our first bigger blessing. But I'll talk about that when we get there. All right, there we go. So we're going to get Protector of the Land +1 happiness per area with at least 1 military camp. That's pretty amazing, so we're going to go for that. But then here's the bigger one. Now we can choose between a less severe winter, 3 happiness, and getting 3 stone and 10 iron, just like that. So my favorite and most people's favorite is getting the Baldur's Blessing, just because it helps with happiness, especially with this clan in particular. As you can tell, I've been struggling a little bit with happiness, so that was just a very helpful start off. And now I'm going to go ahead and send one more villager over here to the marketplace, get just a little bit more money. You can see we're getting quite a bit of money, but we're going to need a lot when we get into having an army. Okay, I'm going to upgrade my scout camp to level 2, which is going to allow me to start exploring enemy area. Otherwise, I couldn't. Okay, this warning is really important. It says that a blizzard is coming. You can also see in the top left that another dragger. I hate these guys. Okay, you can also see in the top left that symbol showing what, you know, things gonna happen next. And that is really important because blizzards can just absolutely destroy you in this game. So you can see here, I have negative food right now. That's not good. Okay. Oh, no. Stop. You stay there. Deselect. All right. So I'm going to... Why can't I have 3 fisher? I can have 3 fishermen, and I can also upgrade it. Really confused by this. I can have 4 fishermen? It's amazing. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring my bear over here to my fishery, and that's gonna increase, you know, you can see I'm getting 28 fish from fish. And you can see I'm still getting 28 fish even in the winter. That's very rare. It's only fish that works that way. So I'm doing okay. I'm getting +6 food even during the winter. I'm not sure what's going to happen when this blizzard hits. Blizzards can really wreck you, but it does seem like it's going okay. Okay, 3 wolves just poured in here. Ah, oh my gosh, that miner barely got out. Yes, okay, perfect. And then they're all healing naturally anyways during the winter. Okay, blizzard's about to hit. I'm really nervous about what's gonna happen, but I'm feeling okay. Here we go. I'm nervous. Here it goes. Why is it taking so long to activate? Oh, okay, -16, but I had 174 food. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Okay, this is not good. I'm definitely going to be fine on wood. Luckily, all of my enemies are also experiencing a blizzard right now. Look at that, guys. I'm down to 30 food. This is not good. Not good. Oh, it's taking everything. Stop blizzarding. I've acquired more lore. Let's do this. Shield Master. Shield Bearers cost less. Yes. That's what I want right there. Okay, the blizzard's over, and I survived. I had 8 food left, maybe even 7 food left. That is beautiful. So now we need to start preparing an army. And one of the things about this civilization in particular is that the shield bearer camps are king. Like, shield bearers are awesome. They get a bonus for this clan. And so we're gonna really lean into that. We also need to build a forge, which we can build here. All right, build a shield bearer camp here too. Forge is complete. Okay, so I could work on a relic. I want to do that, but I don't want to do it yet. I'm gonna start working on my shield bearers because they are going to be the main. You know, I'm just gonna do a shield bearer rush. That is something that you can use with the bear. I wouldn't recommend it with really any other race. It can be a benefit for this race in particular. All right, we're gonna upgrade one of our shield bearer camps. That's gonna give our shield bearers an extra bonus. And then this is giving our shield bearers an extra bonus. And then of course, the lore that we did earlier gives them an extra bonus. So we have, and they have no upkeep cost, the shield bearer camps. So just really awesome all around. And let's go ahead and do legendary heroes. One thing we're gonna do is we're getting ready for war, so we're gonna go ahead and make 3 of our villagers into scouts. We want to get these guys exploring. And you know, the most important thing when you're exploring is to find their town hall, because if you can destroy you know, you can take over their territories, and we're going to show you guys how to do that. But if you can destroy their town hall, then you're sitting in a good spot. So that's what we're going to work towards. All right, winter's coming. Winter is normally a horrible time to attack, but for my clan in particular, we actually get a bonus during the winter, so I'm probably going to attack them during the winter. Okay, we're going to, during winter, food reduction is even more. Happiness is increased by 3. And crowns urged through trade route. Okay, that's not that great. The Monster Slayer might be good. Yeah, I think we're gonna choose the Monster Slayer. And we're gonna hit Yord's Blessing, which is gonna allow us to upgrade a few more things. Why is our happiness so low? We're sick. Okay. The healers are going to heal them, and then we're not going to be sick anymore. But until they heal them, we're going to still be struggling with that. Okay, we found the Yellow's Town Hall, and it is only 3 tiles away. This is going to work out great. We're going to take this guy out. Okay, let's see if we can send... Okay, we need to send our scout. We do not need this scout to be here right now. We need him up here looking for red. You'll notice I don't have an army yet, but the thing that matters is right next to my population. You see the 29 over 31 is the 0 of 9. At any moment, as long as I have the money, which I do, I can just instantly get an army of 9 troops. I'm gonna go ahead and build my Shield Maiden, which is one of my most powerful units in the game. There we go. I'm gonna move her up here. So now I can have my Shield Maiden, my Bear, and 9 troops. I do want that to be a little bit higher. It'd be nice to have just a tad more units available to me. So I am gonna go ahead and build another Shield Bearer camp here. That's gonna give me 11. And I think 11 should be good enough, but honestly, I think I could do for just a tad more. So we're gonna go for 13. That's gonna be a pretty big army. Still have not found their town halls. I got yellow, so we're ready to take out yellow. Oh wait, we already found blue. Okay, we just need to find red now. Okay, so we got good happiness. We don't have good food. I'm not, oh my goodness, attack, attack. Holy crap, move, run, run. Oh, I'm so slow at this. Ah. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Go to you. Okay, we gotta build this army. He's trying to kill me before I kill him. And it's working. I don't like that. I'm gonna send you. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, we're building our army. We don't want to lose. Man, we lost a lot of villagers from that. That was really bad play on my part. Alright, let's kill these guys before they take our territory. Okay, we saved our territory. And the Kraken is coming, which means we need to pull in our ships. Man, this is not working like I wanted it to. Okay, we're gonna conquer because we want to beat these guys. And free military lore, we already did that. Oh well. Okay, we're not playing our best game, but I did give you guys the best start, which is really important. Okay, let's go ahead and put some pressure on these guys. We just took out their army. It's not easy to just build an army right back up. Oh, my bear can't attack yet because I need a little bit more fame. There we go. So we destroyed their tower, which defends that territory a little bit better. And then we're killing all their troops. Oh no. Dang it. On the computer, I'm a lot faster. I just click it and move. And now I'm decolonizing their territory. If they don't send in troops to defend themselves, then they lose their territory. So, okay. Okay, we have explored all of their territories. We are going to pull in all of our scouts, and we're going to bring them all home. Okay, I need to let my guys heal up. Dang it. Stop raid. I think he's going to die anyways. The Kraken's going to take out my ship. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my healer hut just because I really need more healers right now. And then you can see here that the Kraken destroyed my ship dock. So I will need to get a villager to come repair that, which costs me a little bit extra wood. Okay, we've got lots of money. Things are going well. They attacked me a little bit sooner than I was ready for them to attack me. Now we need 25 more fame. If we get that 25 more fame, then our bear can attack people, which is what we're looking for. Okay, so here, I'm going to be watching my army to see who's dying. This guy right here is dying. And once his health gets a little low, I'm going to move him back to heal. Alright. He goes back and heals. I didn't lose any troops. That's the beauty of how this works. Okay, I'm going to use my bear to kill these wolves. One, because it's going to allow me to get a few more points. I can heal my bear, no problem. But two, by getting this territory, it's going to give me that as extra fame points. Push me up to Thane, that final stage of ruler. And it's going to allow my bear to come attack. Alright. So I'm going to put him back and deselect. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to colonize this wolf den. It's going to give me a little bit. Oh, this is going to not only give me fame for having an extra territory, but it's going to give me an extra 30 fame just because it's a wolf den. So that gives me Jarl. I was Thane, now I'm Jarl. And now the armored bear can go in there. And all my troops do a little bit more damage. So, looks like, okay, we're going to go to the win condition. It looks like blue is really advancing in the fame area. So we're going to have to put some pressure on him in a second. But before we do that, we're going to just take out yellow. Because we can. Alright, this guy's yellow. We're going to move him back to heal him. Alright, now we're going to attack this tower. This guy's starting to take some hits. Getting him out. This guy's getting hit. Oh, I think I lost him. No. Nope, I did. There we go. So this is where they're gonna throw everything they've got at me. You can see here that I got the second thing that is really nice when anyone dies. Oh crap! You're under attack. Who's attacking me? It's just a Draugr. Okay, we got this. Okay, well it wasn't the best, but it was whatever. So I'm gonna grab these two guys and we're gonna bring them back to heal. And now yellow is dead, like completely dead because I conquered their town hall. So now we're going to move up here and we need to do that to blue. Wow, both of these guys have hit 1,000. Yeah, we're going to have to start taking these guys out pretty soon here. Looks like they're about to fight each other, which this could be perfect for us to come in and take them out. My clan is starving. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna buy some food. Just because I was like, didn't realize that was even happening. And why is my clan starving? I guess my army's too big. Okay, we're gonna go in. And we're gonna attack blue first. This guy is getting hit pretty hard. We're gonna take him out. Alright. Done. We're moving in here now. Looks like red is attacking at the same time as me. So I don't really want to give red a huge advantage over blue. Really want to take out blue. But red's actually about to win. So now we're gonna switch up our plans. We're gonna finish taking this territory. Almost done. Almost done. Alright, then we're gonna bring our whole army over here. Alright, we need to push through. So we're gonna go ahead and attack. And I'm starving again. Why am I running out of food? I guess my army is just really struggling right now. Why is blue still attacking me? Okay, we're gonna attack red. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's attack this guy. Dang, I keep losing troops. If I was a little bit faster, I'd... Okay, so as long as I'm killing their units and taking their territories, they shouldn't be able to win a fame victory. But red is a little bit scared because he's also pretty close to a wisdom victory. Alright, we got to come back to heal. I don't know, guys. This isn't going very well. Not having food really sucks. I don't know what I did wrong here. Wow, I just lost my whole army because I let them starve to death. This is bad. So this is not my best game. Well, this is probably not going to end well, but I'm going to go ahead and attack because I'm about to lose. Alright guys, well, they are literally 97%. The chances of me winning this is very low at this point. I would have to somehow shut down their lore production, which is, lore is one of my favorite ways to win in this game, because if you can, you know, basically own in lore, people can't really stop you very well. In fame, I just conquer their territories, I take out their altar of kings, and, you know, they can't do much. But with lore, you can't really do much against them. It's one of the most safe ways that if you're winning, you're just going to win. But we'll see if we can still push through. We're going to push through to here. And if we can destroy their town hall, which is just right here, before they can get that lore victory, then we win. But the chances are very low because they're so close to winning. But we'll see. Look at that food. We got tons of food now. We just needed more of our soldiers to die off. We tried to sustain too big of an army. And one of the things I like about this game is you can't push too quickly. You know, I couldn't push any faster than I did. That's what I had to do. So let's see where he's at. He's at 99%. There we go. It's over. We lost the game. But you guys got to see that the beginning of that game was a perfect start. I was able to get those 2 scouts, scout out the general area, and get a really good economy going really quickly. I haven't been the bear in a while. I normally don't play with the bear. Those of you who watch my channel and are like, I've never seen you play this game. This is the game I play with my IRL friends. You know, I play on the computer with my brother-in-law and a few of my work friends, and we have a blast playing this game. In fact, we've even played quite a few ranked games, and contrary to what you just saw, we usually win. But I was playing with the Bear Clan, which I haven't played with in a while, and I was trying to do a tactic that maybe wasn't the most ideal. In reality, this whole game I played pretty slow. And if you're a computer player and you're playing it on the phone for the first time, you need to keep in mind you're not going to be able to play quite at the level that you were able to play. Maybe eventually we'll get really fast at the phone. We'll know which buttons to click and how to move our troops around. But if you're a computer player, you're going to be used to certain ways of clicking on the map, and the mobile version is very different. You don't want to be clicking on the map in the same way. I think I need to be clicking on the mini map a little bit more and moving things. And again, I continue to struggle with not clicking that deselect. But those of you who are new and are wanting to try this game, I do recommend it. I've been playing this game for a while. I love this game. I hope you guys go buy it. I've put a link in the description and the pinned comment on how to download this game. I could not recommend it more. I play it with my IRL friends all the time. And so when I heard that they were looking for sponsorships, I was like, you guys just name your price, because I already love this game. I can't wait to cover it. So I feel really lucky that they agreed to that. Huge shout out to Play Digits for sponsoring this video. It is an honor to cover this game. You guys did a really good job of porting this amazing computer game over to the mobile phone. I can't wait to see what updates come next. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.